Hey what's up guys, Rightbox here and welcome back to some more F1 2017 game videos. So here we are on the F1 2005 mod once again, and this time we're driving as Michael Schumacher at Monza in Italy. So the Tifosi will be going mental if we can get a good result here. So you can see really tight into turn 1, 3 abreast, and you can just see that allows Alonso and Montoya to get right away at the front of the pack. And so Trulli's slotted in front of us, and now Barrichello has slotted in front of us, our teammate in the other Ferrari, and he's looking a bit lively, Barrichello, but we're looking up the inside. Should cut him off at the second part of the chicane as he did run a bit deep, but that's us into 4th place. Dropped a few positions off the start, so we've got a lot of work to do in this race. As you can see, understeering round that corner there, not this one, the one before it, and trying to get our way up into the podium positions, hopefully onto the back of Trulli. So Alonso sets the fastest lap of the race at 1:28.3. He is the leader right now, but he is 3 seconds quicker on the first lap. So yeah, you can just see what difference a clean start and clear air makes at the start of any Grand Prix. So closing up through the first chicane at turn number 1, on to the back of Trulli. Just going to stick with him, see if there's anywhere where we are faster. We should be faster. He's on the Toyota. I believe it's a Toyota. I could be wrong. Set in purple sector, but we do come up the inside into that chicane there. And oh, he's stuck side by side and we clipped his front wing. So let's just take a replay of that. Make sure no damage was made to either car, but risky business that is. Could have got a puncture, but he did just clip our rear tyre. If we have a look there, he just did clip us there. Did spin the back end round a bit, but we're okay. But he is still alongside, and we're going to go around the outside. We're understeer around here, but we do hold it around the outside. I think he backed out a bit there. So next up is Montoya. So we just got to push on and get onto the back of him. So Trulli's behind us for now. Hopefully he doesn't put too much pressure on us. Hopefully he doesn't fight the position and get desperate for podium. But we should just escape from him. As you can see, set in purple sector again. And coming to the end of the lap, Alonso with a 1:25, we are a 1:26, so we're up a second off of the pace. Bearing in mind we did have that battle and a bit of contact with Trulli, so we're pretty much on par with the leaders. So yellow flags are out around here, as you can see, come around here again, understeering a bit, but not as bad. And you can see the Schumacher brother, our brother Ralf Schumacher, has held us up and held up the cars ahead, so it's bunched up the pack. So, but oh no, the safety car's been released. The safety car has been released, so obviously Schumacher stopped on track and blocked up the track, so they've released the safety car, and the safety car is out. Just looking at what's going on, Montoya stayed out and Alonso's pitted, so I've pitted as well. May as well pit because these tyres will go ages, but yep, so we're coming into the pits. Put on a new fresh set with dry tyres, which will be able to take us to the end of the race because the tyre wear is quite low on these tyres. Obviously they're the old Michelins or the Bridgestones, I can't remember, but make sure you do follow me on Instagram and also follow me on Twitter. You can see at the top of the screen, links will be in the description, or type those handles in to either social media website and follow me there for some exclusive and IRL content. So you can see there, Schumacher coming back out of the pits and overtaking us, so don't know what he was doing there, but let's just take a replay of that. He overtook us, obviously when he was coming out of the pits, and then he just had to slot in behind us. But he is in last place, I believe, because he almost made contact with us. I think he did make contact with us, so could have caused a lot more damage than actually did happen. But now at the safety car restart, we're in 11th place, so dropped down the grid. But I think a few of these cars haven't pitted, which is a bit stupid, but half the AI pitted, half of them didn't. So get it back to green flag racing now, and we can see we're closing in on Sato, but oh my god, he swerved in front of us. We were just going to say we're going for a nice clean move up the inside, and he swerves across us. So let's take a look at a replay of that. As you can see, we're just slipstreaming him, trying to pick up some top end speed, and then we swerve out, and then he swerves out with us. Like, what is he doing? He must have seen us in the mirror, but that has stopped us and prevented us from overtaking him. So we've lost a second there, easy, but we are ahead of Alonso because we did jump him in the pits, because obviously we did get held up massively in the pits, and you can see we were waiting for about 35 seconds. But Sato's next, and we're going to come up the inside. Should be a nice simple outbreaking manoeuvre. Take it deep so he can't get the inside line for the next part of the chicane, and we do manage to keep ahead of him. So Kimi Raikkonen's next, but he is just a couple of seconds ahead, so we're going to have to push on and catch up to him. And I believe on the radio it just said that Raikkonen's got problems. He said Lewis Hamilton in the game, but it is Raikkonen, because Raikkonen is Lewis Hamilton. He's in his seat. It's just to do with how the mod works, but we are gaining on Raikkonen. He seems to definitely have a lack of power and a lack of top end speed, so we're just going to overtake him nicely even before the braking zone for turn 1, so you can see that McLaren is not right. But that's us up into 9th place, and once again we're on we're on to the back of Trulli, so he is a few seconds ahead, but we are going to close in. The pack is bunching up, and we're going to go up the inside. Look at that, did not expect to be making the move there up the inside. A bit of contact at the exit of the chicane, but we do get the racing line out the corner, so we're going to get better traction. But just take a look at that replay. It did come massively late up the inside. He left the door open, and us being racing as Michael Schumacher, got to be aggressive like he was, and he was racing. But we are going to get side by side with him. Are we going to be able to keep the position and keep the overtake? As you can see, the cars ahead pulling away because of us battling, so we don't want to lose touch with the leaders too much. As you see, coming around the outside, we had to get on the grass there, but we do outbrake him around the outside there. He did kind of back out of it. I think he sensed a crash coming, and I definitely sensed a crash coming as well. So Clean is next, I believe, in the Red Bull. I believe it's a Red Bull. Is it a Red Bull? I think it is. Sorry if I'm wrong, but I can't quite remember this season very well. But onto the back of Clean. We are going to catch up to him. Just need to keep hitting our apexes, keep hitting the braking points, and you can see we are gaining naturally on Clean. We're in the Ferrari, which is one of the faster cars out of this year's pack. So gaining. Can we pick up any slipstream as well? And maybe outbrake him at the top end of this straight. Coming up the inside. Are we going to be able to make it stick? Yes, we are. Make it stick. Our teammates in the pit, so that is going to gift us a lot of position, because it looks like everyone's pitted in front of us, which is going to give us first position, first place. Alonso obviously got held up and is back in the pack because we did jump him in the pits, if you remember. But look at that, we're leading the way. Michael Schumacher leading the way. Jarno Trulli in second. So you can see Trulli is actually catching. We've made a few mistakes on this lap, as you will see from the lap time at the end of it. We did make a few mistakes, and just the tyres starting to go now at the end of this race. But you can see on board with Trulli, he is catching us, and I just don't think he's got enough pace to overtake us. Like, he's caught us, but I don't think he's going to be able to overtake us. But there are still 3 laps left in this race, so anything can happen. But we just got to keep hitting our lines, hitting our apexes, hitting the braking points, and just maximising the performance of the car and getting the most out of the car. You know, shave off as much lap time as possible. So we just got to catch up and stay ahead. But as you can see, he is catching up there visually from these replay cameras, as we do run deep into turn number 1. I was having issues with my brakes. I don't know what was going on. Just the car wasn't stopping, so it might have been a bit of a mechanical failure. But we just have to hop the curb, but we didn't gain any time, so we should be okay. Probably damaged the underneath of the car a bit there. But only a few laps left. So after that mistake, it's really kicked my ass into gears. You can see running deep again. Definitely having problems with the brakes. I don't know what's going on, but Trulli right up behind us now. I thought he was going to go up the inside there. Just got to keep ahead of him. Maybe he'll be able to pick up the slipstream on the next straight. But yeah, I don't know what was going on. I've got a new wheel, so it might be to do with that. I've got a Logitech G29. I was using the Driving Force GT before that, which has really weak pedals, so it might just be that. But it might have been a mechanical thing on the car. But you see, Trulli's right up in our exhaust pipes, but he's not going for the move, which is lucky for us. But we're going to keep ahead, and it looks like we're now just going to put the power down. And we did manage to hold him off and gain a bit of time on him, and comfortably take the win in the end with a bit of that sketchy patch with a few laps to go with the brakes. But we managed to get it all under control and push on. And there we are. You can see, obviously we've got the Daniel Ricciardo model, because the modder can't change the driver models, but he changed the skin colour a bit. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure you go check out the mod, download it for yourself, check me out on Instagram and Twitter, give us a follow for some exclusive content, and we will see you in the next video.